So you want to know how to pass in hockey, the different ways of passing. There are a few different ways. I'm going to show you the most basic, the kind of semi-advanced, and then I'm going to give you a couple oddballs that are still very effective. So the most basic is clearly just, you're going to pass flat like that. There's not a ton to it. You just kind of pass it. There's probably a gajillion YouTube videos on that. Boring. Let's get to the next one. Okay, the next one is the saucer pass. So this is if there is an obstacle in your way, like a stick, and all you're gonna do there is you're just gonna pass over. Now the how of that particularly is you're gonna go from heel to toe and you're kind of creating a ramp with your stick. So I'm just here and I'm just giving a little pass like that. People are pretty good at that these days. It's more common now, so I'm not gonna go too deep into that. Now I'm gonna go into the two oddball passes that are gonna be a bit more, let's say, exotic, but also useful if you practice them. Well, the first one is like a hook pass. So in this situation, I might have an obstacle here, but I don't really want to sauce over it. In that situation, what I want to do is I want to actually come around it and create a hook pass. If you've seen floorball, if you've seen anyone do anything with floorball, you know that the ability to reach around and make a pass is very, very useful. And doable. So what that looks like is rather than a saucer pass with an open blade, what I'm doing instead is I'm reaching around, I start at my heel, and then I roll my toe like this to create that hook around. So I'm not actually curling the puck, but what I am doing is I'm moving the angle of my stick so that I come around here, and then I use the momentum from heel to toe to create a pass around. So this is very similar to the Crosby Curl mechanic that we teach in the precise puck control course, which I'll talk about at the end. But it's like the pass version of the Crosby Curl. So instead of just doing the Crosby Curl from heel to toe like this, that we teach in precise puck control, it is the same thing, but in a pass format. So what that allows you to do, like I said, is to pass around a defender. The last thing, the oddball pass, is a funny story. During the lockout, when the Canucks were practicing with us, I was doing a drill with one of the Sedins, and he did this. And it was this pass, but it landed perfectly on my stick, and then I scored. And I went to him after, and I was like, "Did you mean to do that?" And he said, "No." But what stood out to me was that you actually, like, ideally all your passes are nice and flat and they land perfectly. But what stood out to me was that sometimes you just kind of need the puck to get there, even if it is rolling flat. So I'm going to call this the Sedin Purposeless Pass.
I don't even know why you would think to make that pass. I mean, the pass was literally 6 feet in the air and it landed on his brother's stick.
My point with that is that you don't always need to have that puck go flat. Sometimes you just need to get it up and over something. And the bouncing puck, it's kind of like kicking a ball forward in soccer, like for someone to run into. So just kind of getting that puck there is better than not getting it there at all. So that is the last pass. And maybe your passes always look like that, and that's not something that you actually want to intentionally do. But for those that are very focused on, I got to have it flat, I got to saucer, I got to do that, sometimes you just need to get the puck there. So those are 4 ways to pass. Now, if you want to get better at passing, the roots of that are in the precise puck control program. So we actually go through things like the Crosby Curl and things like moving the puck, we call it vectoring, and having quick touches and how to actually make those passes happen based on where the blade and puck connect. So we go over a language you can use to dissect that and then actually train that systematically, and that's in the precise puck control course. And that is in the Train 2.0 Plus membership, where we break down the exact how-to of these skills. So I hope you found this helpful and learned something new today. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video, and hopefully it's in precise puck control. See you soon.